Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. Stampin' Sue Creates here to share the unboxing of my most recent paper pumpkin. Let me just grab some scissors here and let me get a little coffee. It is very early here. It is Saturday morning on May 22nd, 2021. Nothing like a good cup of coffee. It is actually still dark here. My dog got me up. She had to go outside. And I thought, well, you know what? Why not get up and start my day early on a good note by doing a fun video for you to share with you my recent Paper Pumpkin subscription. So Paper Pumpkin, if you're not familiar with it, it is, let me move that. It is a monthly subscription box put out by Stampin' Up. Sorry for all that. I usually have that removed, but I want to show you how it comes all pre-packaged and ready to go. It's a monthly subscription box. So we know there's so many subscription boxes out there. So why should you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin? Well, why not? It's a complete kit all in one decorated box. I'm very excited about next month's box because it's going to include extra ink pads in it. Yes, instead of one, you're going to be getting 2 of them. So if you're brand new to Paper Pumpkin, you could subscribe either month by month, or you can take a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription plan. By doing the monthly, by doing the 3, 6, or 12-month subscription plan, you also will save yourself a few dollars because you get a discount by doing so. And I would love to have you as one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So it comes every month. If you decide you don't want it for that month, all you have to do is go on to your account and just by the 10th of the month, just tell them that, you know, you want to decline that month. It will then automatically go back into your regular subscription plan. So if you have any questions on that, shoot me a message. Let me know, you know, what questions you have. It costs $22 a month. That's it, shipping included, $22. And if you're brand new to stamping and you're wondering, I don't know if I'm going to like this, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money to find out later on that it just wasn't for me, this is a great way to start. Or if you like to travel or you like to have everything all in one box, a grab and go, this is the kit for you. Every month is different. It's always a surprise. So it's kind of like having Christmas every single month of the year. And I love it. Can I tell you? So this is Batter Up May 2021. Let's take a look. Okay, look at all the goodies in here. Now, this is what you'll receive once you subscribe the first time to Paper Pumpkin. And I wanted to make sure I shared this with you because you may not be aware of this. But the first time you subscribe, you will receive something extra in your kit. You will get a Paper Pumpkin Basic, which is actually an acrylic block. So let's see what it says. It says, say hello to your new stamping block. How do you use it? Just place the stamp on the acrylic block, apply ink, stamp your project, and repeat. It's so easy to skip to the fun. So P.S. This block is an important stamping tool, so be sure to keep it where you can find it for future projects. And pumpkinhowto.com you can go to for lots of other great ideas. So you may be wondering, well, do I get this in every single kit? And the answer to that is no, but you will use this block for every month afterwards. And this is a little bit smaller than our standard blocks. If you decide that, I'm looking for one of my standard blocks here, which desperately need to be cleaned. If you're really enjoying stamping and you want to graduate to a standard block, this is the difference between them. So this is our D block. So it's basically the size of our D block, but you'll notice the thickness on it. So this is a little bit thinner, and on the side here, it does have Paper Pumpkin on it. It's basically the same as this block, but this one has little grooves in it. It's a little bit thicker, and those grooves help you for grasping. So I don't know about you, but As you can see, I have some tape on my hands. I'm right now going through some occupational therapy for my hands due to my full-time job. So my grip is not always the best. So handling a little bit thinner block is perfectly fine. But for me, I like to use the thicker block, and especially because it has those grooves going all around it, it helps me to be able to grasp onto this a lot better. If you even want to graduate a little more, and I said graduate, you can use our Stamparatus tool, which is a stamp positioning tool, and you put your stamp on the lid, and it's one of those swivel kind of lids. And this way here, you don't have to handle the stamp at all because it's on the lid of the tool. So you can check all that out and all the other items available on my online store at stampinsucreates.stampinup.net if you have any questions. So let's go on with the unboxing. I know you're anxious. So in here this month, we have the Night of Navy Stampin' Spot. So remember in the beginning I told you for the upcoming month, which you can register for right now through June 10th, you will have 2 of these. So let me grab my standard. So again, this is a Stampin' Spot, which is just about a 1 by 1 inch little ink pad. This is our standard size classic ink pad. They are basically one and the same, but this is just a little nice, small, compact one and fits perfect in your box. But don't forget, next month, you'll be getting 2 different colors. And you also can purchase separately a little refill bottle. Let me just grab one. I'm sure it's not the right color. Did I? Oh, look at, how about luck for that? So I probably should play the lottery. So this is what it's called, a Stampin' Refill. Well, Stampin' Up, I think that's what they call it. It's a refill bottle. And all you do with this is you would unscrew the top, and in here is the same ink that is used to create our ink pads, and you would just squeeze that on. It's very liquidy, so be careful with that. Squeeze that onto your ink pad to re-ink it, have it fresh, basically just as new, and you never have to throw out your ink pad because it dried out. You just have to purchase the refill. And I would highly suggest whenever you purchase a refill that you go ahead and get yourself one of those refill bottles, and they can be used for some fun techniques. I just did a fun technique on my Facebook page. I do a live Facebook event every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, over at Stampin' Sue Creates on Facebook. Come on over there, join the fun. Let me grab it because it's right here. I use the refill bottles. I use 2 different colors and shaving cream to make this fun technique. And oh, it smells good too if you like this scent of shaving cream by using the refill bottles. So isn't that fun? So another reason to get the refills, because not only can you re-ink your ink pad, you also can do some fun techniques. All right, so let's continue. I know I'm just gibbering on. So it looks like we have ourselves some double bubble gum, and this is the first for Stampin' Up. We've never had that before. Feels a little hard, but I'm sure my grandsons, I will save that for them. I'm sure they'll love that. I have too much dental work, so I'm not going to risk the fact of pulling something out where it shouldn't be, right? All right. Okay, here we have a little welcome. Thanks for choosing Paper Pumpkin, your one-stop box for creativity. So everything you need is in the box. It tells you a little bit how to put your stamp on your acrylic block. And here are all the helpful resources. I'll bring that up close for you if you want to take a screenshot of that. There are all lots of online community areas you can go to and resources, and it's been really fun. Paper Pumpkin has been out since the year 2013, and I have to tell you, they have really stepped up their game plan. So I want to thank them for that. All right, well, looks like, let's use the back of this paper, then we'll get into that. Here is the stamp set. I mean, this is the size of my hand. This is huge. And looks like we have a baseball theme, hence probably the double bubble bubble gum. say that fast 10 times. So it looks like we have some really big stamps here. We have ever, dad, grandpa, son, uncle, friend, brother, mom. We have you're the greatest of all time. You're the best. All-star. We have a baseball bat and a little baseball cap. So isn't that fun? So you can use this for so many different things. And I love that they have all the different names for people in your life. So I guess this is kind of a great one for Father's Day, a great one for the boys and the girls in your life, because there's a lot of moms out there that love baseball as well. So, oh, and did I forget All-Star? I think I forgot that word. So that's a big stamp set. Let me measure it here on my, so it's 6 by 3, really big. So I mean $22, and we haven't even gotten to the components yet. But before we do, they have a little flyer in here, Expressions in Color. So this is a little sneak peek at the June Paper Pumpkin Kit. So let's see what it says. Featuring colors from Stampin' Up's unique in-color collections. You'll have enough supplies to create 9 cards and coordinating envelopes, including 2 classic Stampin' spots. And as always, an exclusive stamp set. And it's all wrapped up in a cute, colorful, and collectible box. To craft in color with the Expressions in Color Paper Pumpkin Kit, make sure your subscription is active through June 10th. So sign up for that now. All right, so see, it comes all wrapped up in this real pretty paper. And so it is. It's just like getting a gift every month. And these boxes are totally, let me get that out of there. Let me just take it out. Trying to do it like the easy way. But these boxes are totally recyclable. You can also take this very easily apart. These sides just, all they do is just kind of go in there. You can make it flat if you want to put it up for recycling, or repurpose them and turn them inside out and put some cards in there, tie it with a pretty bow or some twine, and give it to someone as a gift. For those of you that may have, sorry about all the crinkling, I want to save the wrapping paper, because this is free wrapping paper too, and that's not even included. So if you have someone that maybe doesn't stamp, and you're thinking, oh, I have a lot of people in my life that love baseball, how about making them some of these cards and give them as a gift? I bet they would truly appreciate that. So here's how it comes, all pre-packaged. Now, once you are a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, you can go in and purchase refills. Refills will become available, so you make this kit, you absolutely love it. You don't need the ink pad and you don't need the stamp set, so you would just be able to purchase the what they call consumables, which would be this packet. And I'll tell you, it's a great deal. The refills are a lot less than what you would pay for the whole total kit. I believe, well, they're less than $22. Don't quote me on the price, but you can also go in and purchase previous kits. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a little too early for me to be up. So I heard something new through the grapevine, and it is true. Stampin' Up, like I said, they've been doing Paper Pumpkins since 2013, and they've stepped up their game, pardon the pun. They've now done the instructions in color. So you can see how easy it is to create the cards. And before I flip back, these are the suggested cards. But if you've been following me, you know me. I use the cards. I make one of the suggested cards, and I'll post that on my Facebook page. Then I will go back in and I will create alternative cards, cutting up some of the cardstock, maybe adding a few other embellishments and things I have in my stash, and kind of taking the kit and making something totally different out of it. So you may look at this and say, okay, that's great. I have no use for that. But alternative ideas are the way to go with this, because everything's included. You just add what you have. And if you don't have, you can just cut things up. Maybe you have an extra stamp set with extra sayings, a happy birthday or whatever, and make it personalized. So I will be uploading a video showing you my alternative ideas when I get a chance to do that shortly, within a week, I would anticipate. So step-by-step instructions, and that's upside down, and everything you need. Now on the back, they give you some alternative ideas, tells you what's all in the kit, and look at all the fun goodies you get. Here's a few alternative ideas. I think those are great. And don't forget, find more Paper Pumpkin at Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Now here is a little QR code that you can just use your phone, take a picture of that, or you just kind of hold your phone over that, and it will take you to Paper Pumpkin How To, where you could watch detailed instructions on how to put this kit together when you scan that. So, all right, I've been gibbering so much here, but I just want to make sure you understand, if you're brand new here, what all this is about. All right, so it looks like, and they packaged this up so nicely. Looks like we have a roll of twine, white twine, and here we have a whole sheet of our Stampin' Dimensionals, which I absolutely love these, and they always give you more than enough. We always also have a little pack of some embellishments. So these are red and, well, I'm going to say real red and bumblebee. That's what colors they look like. Some little self-adhesive embellishments. And I love that they're not glossy. They have a matte finish to them. So it kind of makes it a little more masculine. But then again, you know, it doesn't have to be. All right, let's get into our components. So here are the envelopes. And I always do something fun and different with the envelopes. So they're basic white envelopes. And when you fold it, it just looks white. But when the person that receives the card opens it, look at the nice surprise they get inside. A nice little printed striped envelope. And you know me, I'm going to be cutting this apart and using these components in my alternative ideas. So how many of those did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this card kit will make 9 cards. And let's check out our card bases. So these are pre-scored for you. So you would just score it along there. And look how pretty that is. I mean, it doesn't really have to be manly. So it looks like we get 3 of each. So we have 3 of those. And this one here has a wood grain finish. So it reminds me of a bat, a baseball bat. So we have 3 of those. So the back of them is white. The inside is white. So real easy to do writing on there, stamping on there. And then this one is your striped. It always reminds me of the uniforms that the baseball players wear. So again, you know me, I'll be cutting that all up and just adding some of my own cardstock that I have here, and usually from my stash that I have pre-cut things, you know, so when you're cutting cards and you have all those extra little pieces, that's where they come into play to use up. So we have 3 sheets of pre-printed punch outs. And these just punch out very easily. They're nice heavyweight cardstock. So it looks like we have a baseball bat. This looks like home plate. I'm not much of a baseball person, but I do know home plate. You're in a league of your own. How cute is that? 2 baseball bats, all-star. And we have this little die cut that is, was it real red? I believe I said it was real red. I'd have to go back, don't quote me. And this piece here that has the red and the bumblebee. So these all come out very easily. We have 3 sheets of those, and I love the baseball. And can you see it has printing on it? That's like a texture look. Isn't that cool? It's so realistic. And then we also have some little tags. And these are little mini glue dots. So you really can put your kit together with everything here. Maybe you want to throw in some scissors so you can cut your twine. And they also always include a nice piece of chipboard. You could do a lot of things with this. The last one I used, I covered mine with foil, and I used it as a base when I'm doing my embossing, so that my heat tool will, the the heat will transfer from the foil onto the back of the card, and it gives me something nice and sturdy. You can always use a little clip on here to hold it, because you know when you're using a heat gun, it kind of blows a little bit, so you don't have your paper blow away. So that is this month's paper pumpkin kit. I'm super excited about it. All the fun things you get. And if you're new to paper pumpkin, you will get your acrylic block that you will use month after month after month for some creativity and some fun stamping. And let's get everything in here for the shot. And here it is, the Batter Up Paper Pumpkin Kit for May 2021. Now, if you're not yet a subscriber to my YouTube channel, be sure to hit the red button where it says subscribe. Next to that, you'll see a notification bell. Click on that bell and you will be notified when I upload new videos, because you're not going to want to miss what I come up with the alternative ideas for this super fun kit. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to let me share with you some of the fun things that I'm doing. I do a lot of different types of videos. I do the stamping videos. I upload my Facebook videos. I also do unboxings. I do machine embroidery, sewing, a lot of different things. I know I've had a lot of questions where people say, but your name of your channel is Stampin' Sue Creates. Well, yes, it is, because that's where it all started for me. It all started with Stampin' Up and with stamping. So why change a good thing? So Stampin' Sue Creates kind of covers stamping and creating, and yeah, I'm going to keep it. The machine embroidery is a lot of fun, so if you want to check those videos out, just check under the playlist for machine embroidery, and you will see from my first beginning machine up to my current machine, and a lot of links in there and places you can go to get discounts and things like that. So anyhow, I'm rambling. I'm going to end this video, and again, thanks so much. Be safe out there, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here again real soon. Bye bye for now.